So as the future of the MCU continues, we know that diversity is going to be a big focus. Much like Marvel Comics has always done since their original inception, things are always going to be looking to the future and seeing what could possibly be adapted into a comic book and who could be a star that nobody expects. Marvel originally set the precedent to being able to kind of throw people off of what they expected. Spider-Man was originally said to be a complete failure considering it wasn't a giant muscular dude. Stan Lee stuck with what he believed and made him a little 16-year-old wimpy kid, and it was one of the biggest successes of Marvel and currently makes him the most popular superhero in the world. And time again, Marvel has introduced the concept of bringing minorities into comic book roles. Just look at Miles Morales as he took on as Spider-Man in the Ultimate Comics universe, and now he's more of a household name than ever. So recently, when asked about the future and representation, Kevin Feige had this to say, and I quote, "We want people from any background to be able to look at the screen and see themselves reflected. And just as importantly, to have different types of people to be inspired by people who don't look like them, or people who have different backgrounds than them, and let them inspire them going forward." To me, that's the most important thing that we can do. And we've started it, and we're going to continue it. So more or less what he's telling you is get ready, because by the time the next decade of MCU movies is over, you're going to see, as we already know, a lot more females leading these movies, a lot more female characters, and a lot more minorities. And they've already teased plenty of times that we're going to be seeing Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, on the screen sooner rather than later, and this is a trend that they're not going to stop. And realistically, just look at what they're doing in the MCU, and you can probably expect that Miles Morales is at least 8 to 10 years away from coming into his own franchise and taking over for Peter Parker. So things are going to keep going. And when you really think about it, they're going to be acquiring the X-Men. What better way, shape, and form to explore individuality and what it means to be different than the X-Men?